Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. It's waste of time trying to impeach Governor Godwin Obaseki. Members of APC react. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. A very warm and big thank you to every one of you out there who are giving us a massive support. We truly, really appreciate you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, to like us, to share, and to subscribe if this is your first time. We really thank you. God bless you. Well, we know of what happened just last week, Thursday, a few days ago, when members of the House that have been elected for a while now has not been sworn in, and there was an alleged information, which is not really alleged, kind of like it's true, because we saw what played out on Thursday morning. There was an information by Wednesday, which we also reported on, that the House of Assembly in Edo State was about to be impounded by some persons. And so by Thursday morning, what we saw is that we woke up to a legion of police all over the place. I can tell you, vehicles and everything, all stationed with security agencies everywhere. Yes, to make sure that people do not go in there. And what we saw later was some men coming up to pull off the roof, bring sand in and gravels to begin renovation. But guess what? Contrary to Nigerian Constitution, we heard that these same lawmakers, the desperation was so much that they've gone to an unknown disclosure place to be inaugurated, and they became the faction loyal to APC. And what happened is that during their meeting, they impeached the former Speaker of the House and the Deputy Speaker, and put in new persons in there. And we heard now that there's another alleged plot to try and impeach the governor. But right now, they are giving up, saying, you know what, is a total waste to try to impeach Governor Godwin Obaseki. Let's hear them get their thoughts on why they feel it is a waste, and what happened to them trying, and all that has ensued. Let's get on to the news and get all the details. Chris Azegbemi, the publicity secretary of the All Progressive Congress APC in Edo State, has said that the party has no plan to impeach Governor Godwin Obaseki, describing such a move as a waste of time. According to Azegbemi, the APC would defeat People Democratic Party (PDP) and its candidate, Governor Godwin Obaseki, and fairly in the forthcoming governorship election. He said there was no reason for the party to be wasting its time trying to impeach Governor Godwin Obaseki, that he only has a few days to completing his tenure as a governor in Edo State. Moving to impeach Obaseki is a complete waste of time. He only has a few days. Jebimi told Channels Television on Sunday, just yesterday, while attending to politics on Channels Television. Subsequent to this development, there have been instrumentation and allegations that the APC lawmakers are making efforts to impeach the governor, and have said they better leave that and ask him for better matters with regards to the state and implementing things that they want done before his tenure is over. Philip Shaibu, the Edo State Deputy Governor, had yesterday claimed that assassinations are currently in place, and assassins are currently also in the state to eliminate some prominent personality before the election. The APC spokesman said the claim by Philip Shaibu is uncalled for and is untrue. Speaking further, he said, when we are in touch with the people, we have been able to sell our agenda to them. We are carrying out issues based on campaign and have no interest in impeaching Obaseki. That there are assassins in the state, I don't know about that. Philip himself should clarify on that matter. We are working, and we have an agenda to make sure that we bring Edo State to a place of proper law and order. However, speaking on Channels Television, also Azegbemi, who is the APC publicity secretary, in the House reveals that APC is a party and their interest is working on getting their person as the governor of the state to complete the table. Our loyalty is for Adams Oshomole and the former national chairman, and we sit together because we believed in what he started. And as APC, we want to continue on the same agenda to make the state a better place. Well, this is Azegbemi, the publicity secretary, speaking, saying that it's a waste of their time trying to impeach Governor Godwin Obaseki because, I mean, Governor Godwin Obaseki, stated it, that there were some plans, and we could see that with the way they started by saying Governor Godwin Obaseki should attend to issues of security which is plaguing the whole nation apparently, and that there were concerns about some certain issues which they want the governor to make clarity about. Now these people, if you have critics are good, don't get me wrong, they are very good. It's very good you have critics among your people. What does that do? It makes you sit up, it makes you work hard, it makes you not to be complacent, it makes you know that your every move is being watched, and as such you become very vigilant, you become very focused, you work harder, you see. So it's good for any government, for any people. But on the contrary, there are downsides to critics. When you have too much critics, it makes you lose focus. It takes a longer time to implement good agenda. It does not allow for true development and transparency because they are always on you at loggerheads, not wanting you to move forward. Critics are full of always seeing the bad side. They never see the good side. They hardly, if at all, see the good side of things. All they want to do is see your downfall, most times, especially in this case, that there is the agenda, like you heard him say, you heard him say that they are loyal to the agenda started by the former national chairman of APC, and as such, we want to continue on the same line. What do they believe in? They said they want to continue on the same line, and they would like to complete the table with an APC governor. So they are working to see their man being implemented, and that's the agenda. That is a complete waste of their time to try to, impeach Governor Godwin Obaseki. According to them, he has a few days in office. Well, my people, this is what the faction and new people who have just come into power and said that they've been elected are contrary to Nigerian constitution, which states that anything that is done outside the house is not recognized, is non and void. But because these people are part of the ruling party, and Minister of Federation said he gave them the go ahead. Nobody has actually come to look at Nigerian constitution to say things should be done differently and things should be looked at, and why things should not be done in accordance to the rule of law, and why they cannot wait for the renovation of this property to be over so that they can have it in the set designated place where this kind of ceremony should be held or taken place. So these are some of the issues coming up on ground. Nigerians, these are what are happening in current times. What do you think? God bless you. Bye for now.